to leave behind the weight of busy hours and step slowly into a gentler rhythm. Here, each word is offered with care, each pause an opening for your breath to fall into calm. If this is your first time joining us, I warmly invite you to subscribe so that each evening you may return to this familiar ritual. Like a lantern glowing at a dusk, each story waits to guide you gently toward sleep, carrying you into a place of safety and ease. Tonight's journey is a walk through the lavender fields. Imagine yourself arriving just as the day begins to let go. The light has turned the color of warm green, laying itself softly across the earth. Bees drift low, their hum slow and steady, as if even they are preparing to rest. Ahead of you, the lavender spreads in long rows, their violet blossoms leaning toward one another like companions in quiet conversation. The air itself is thick with fragrance, sweet, herbal, soothing. It moves gently toward you, carried on a breeze that feels like a hand smoothing over the surface of your skin. Each breath you take seems to draw you further into calm, into the rhythm of the fields, into a night where nothing must be done except to rest. This is where our story begins, at the edge of the lavender fields, with the light softening, the air alive with fragrance, and the path ahead waiting to be walked slowly. Before you step into the lavender fields, let us first prepare the body and the breath so that each step forward can be taken with ease. Take a long, slow inhale through your nose. Feel the air enter cool and steady, carrying with it a faint note of earth and distant blossoms. Hold that breath gently for a heartbeat, as though you're holding a single sprig of lavender between your fingers. Now, release it softly through your mouth, slower than the inhale, and notice how your shoulders loosen, falling lower as if set free. Again, breathe in, deeper now, as though drawing in the warmth of fading daylight, and breathe out, slower still, letting every knot in your neck, your arms, your chest dissolve. With each exhale, you are already lighter, already closer to the calm of evening. Imagine a wave of ease flowing over the crown of your head, smoothing thoughts like a hand brushing the surface of tall grass. The calm drifts downward, softening your forehead, relaxing the space around your eyes. Your eyelids grow heavier, but not in a hurry, just comfortably so, as though twilight itself were resting gently across them. Let your jaw unclench, your lips part slightly, your tongue resting with no effort. Your shoulders slide further downward, giving in to gravity's kindness. Your arms fall warm and heavy at your sides, your hands resting in a loose, safe stillness. Your chest rises and falls like the tide, unhurried, balanced. Beneath it, your belly loosens, each breath moving like the sway of a stalk in the evening breeze. Calm drifts into your hips, thighs, knees, calves. With every exhale, another thread of tension unravels. At last, your feet feel steady, safe, as though planted firmly in the soil at the field's edge. Now, listen in your imagination. Bees finish their gentle work, the hum slowing. A soft breeze carries the fragrance of lavender in wide, invisible waves. The horizon glows faintly with gold, fading into violet. All of it is waiting, and all of it is ready to hold you. There is nothing you need to do, only to walk slowly, to breathe and to be carried by the fields themselves. The path ahead curves gently, leading you into the lavender fields. The rows stretch wide and long, each one painted in shades of violet that deepen as the light lowers. From a distance, the blossoms form a great rolling sea of purple, rising and falling with the soft slope of the land. Closer to your feet, each stem is delicate, each bud trembling faintly when touched by the evening breeze. The air is alive with fragrance, thick yet never heavy. Every inhale draws in sweetness, a green herbal calm that seems to rest directly in your chest. The perfume drifts outward like a tide, blending with the cooler scent of earth and the faint dryness of hay from nearby fields. Together they make the air feel whole, as though it was designed only for this moment of quiet wandering. The bees are still here, though fewer now, moving more slowly, their hum lower, less insistent. They weave themselves into the twilight as naturally as shadows, lengthening across the hills. Overhead, the sky is changing, amber melting into rose, then violet, then the first touches of indigo. In the far distance, the outline of a small village rests quietly, its rooftops beginning to catch the glow of lanterns. A single bell carries across the air, soft and round, a sound that does not disturb, but simply joins the evening. The ground beneath your feet is dry, the stones along the path warm from the sun, but cooling now with the approach of night. Each step feels slower, softer, as if time itself has chosen to ease its pace. The rows of lavender bend slightly inward as you pass, brushing against your arms, leaving behind a trace of their fragrance on your skin. You pause for a moment, standing still at the heart of it all. The horizon stretches open before you, the fields rippling toward the village and beyond, where the sky deepens into a quiet infinity. The world feels vast, yet here, in this place, you are entirely safe, entirely welcome. You step deeper into the fields, the rows folding around you like pages in a gentle book. Each blossom seems to lean closer as you pass, their fragrance rising in soft waves, wrapping you in a calm that feels both ancient and intimate. Your fingers brush against the tips of lavender, and the tiny buds release more of their perfume, leaving a trace on your skin, a memory you can carry even when your hand falls still. The light has shifted now, no longer the warm cream of day, but the honeyed glow of evening. Shadows lengthen, stretching across the ground, while the tops of the blossoms catch the last golden threads of the sun. The horizon is painted in a slow gradient, from soft rose near the earth to deepening indigo above, a sky preparing itself for stars. You notice a wooden bench placed between two rows, its surface worn smooth by years of use. You sit for a moment, the wood cool beneath you, the fragrance thicker here, as though the air itself has settled in gratitude. The hum of bees is almost gone, replaced by the quieter music of the fields, the whisper of wind weaving through blossoms, the far-off call of a bird returning home, the faint sound of grass bending under the weight of evening. From where you sit, you can see the gentle slope of the land rolling outward. The fields rise and fall, violet waves moving toward the edge of a distant forest. Beyond that, the rooftops of the village glow more clearly now, lanterns flickering one by one like fireflies deciding where to rest. You remain on the bench, breathing slowly, watching as the world around you loosens its pace. The fields, the sky, the village, even your own thoughts. Everything agrees to grow quieter, softer, unhurried. You rise gently from the bench and continue walking, your steps carrying you deeper into the lavender's embrace. The air cools slightly now, and the breeze has taken on the softness of evening. Each gust bends the rows of blossoms in slow unison, as though the field itself were breathing alongside you. Ahead, you find a small wooden gate leading into a clearing at the heart of the fields. Beyond it rests a simple table with a woven basket set on top. Inside the basket are little comforts, a loaf of rustic bread wrapped in cloth, a cluster of grapes glistening faintly in the dim light, and a glass bottle filled with clear, cool water that catches the last amber glow of dusk. A wool blanket is folded neatly over the bench beside the table, waiting. You pour some water into a cup, lifting it slowly to your lips. It tastes of the earth, clean and cool, with the faintest echo of minerals carried from deep underground. Each sip seems to refresh not only your body, but your spirit, like a reminder of stillness you had almost forgotten. You break off a piece of bread, warm at its center, its crust crackling softly, and taste the quiet simplicity of nourishment. The clearing is peaceful. The lavender rows frame it on all sides, standing like gentle guardians. In the center, a lantern has already been lit, its glow golden and steady, painting soft circles of light across the table and ground. Moths drift near the flame, their wings moving slowly, as though even they are guided by the calm of the evening. Above, the sky has deepened further. Hints of violet and blue give way to a richer indigo, and the first stars have begun to reveal themselves. They appear faint at first, then brighter, each one finding its place in the vastness. You lean back slightly on the bench, the blanket warm across your lap, and gaze upward. The stars feel close, yet endless, a tapestry that makes the night both grand and intimate. The clearing holds you gently. Bread, water, blanket, lantern, stars. Each element works quietly together, creating a sense of belonging so complete that you find yourself breathing slower, your body sinking more deeply into rest. As the evening deepens, you gather the blanket more closely around your shoulders and begin to wander once again through the rows. The lantern's glow fades behind you, but the path is still clear, lit now by the silver light of the rising moon. It hovers above the horizon, round and gentle, casting a soft sheen across the lavender, so that each blossom glimmers like a tiny star rooted in the earth. The air is cooler here, and every breath feels cleaner, fuller. The fragrance of lavender is stronger at night, released more freely as the blossoms cool. It drifts upward in invisible waves, mingling with the faint scent of dew beginning to form on the soil. With each step, the perfume surrounds you, fills you, until it seems you are walking not only through a field, but through a dream made tangible. You notice a wooden cart left near the edge of the rows. Inside are bundles of lavender tied with twine, resting neatly in stacks, their purple blossoms dense and fragrant. A few stems have fallen loose, and you pick one up, twirling it gently between your fingers. The tiny buds brush against your skin, and the scent is immediate, sweet, and calming. You tuck the sprig into your pocket, a small treasure to carry with you. Beyond the cart, the land rises slightly, leading you to a gentle hill. At the top, you pause and turn. From here, the entire field spreads out in rolling waves of violet under the moonlight. The village glows in the distance, its lanterns flickering steadily, while the forest stands dark and silent behind it. The sound of the bell drifts once again across the air, slower this time, lower, as if it, too, is preparing to rest. The view holds you still. The rows ripple faintly in the breeze, the moon crowns the sky, and the night wraps everything in a tender hush. You feel no urge to move, no need to speak. It is enough simply to stand, to breathe, and to let the vastness of the fields and the softness of the night settle into you. You make your way slowly back down the hill, the lavender brushing against your legs as though bidding you good night. The path curves gently until it leads you to a quiet spot at the edge of the fields. Here, a low wooden bench waits beneath the open sky, its surface cool with the touch of evening. You sit, drawing the blanket once more across your lap, the sprig of lavender still resting safely in your pocket. Above you, the moon has climbed higher, casting its soft silver light across the rows. The blossoms gleam faintly, turning the fields into a sea of violet shadows and pale highlights. Each wave of fragrance drifts upward like a lullaby, sweet, soothing, familiar. You breathe it in slowly, deeply, till the air itself feels like rest moving through your body. The sounds have quieted. The bees are gone now, tucked into their hives. The wind has gentled to a whisper, just enough to stir the blossoms in a soft, rhythmic sway. From far away, the faintest trace of music carries, perhaps a single note from the village, or perhaps only the night itself singing. The bell no longer rings, yet its memory lingers in the silence, steady and calm. You stretch out along the bench, the blanket warm around you. The wood supports you easily, the earth steady beneath it. You close your eyes, and even then, the lavender remains, its scent folding around your breath, easing you further into stillness. The stars shimmer faintly above your closed lids, imagined yet real, endless yet close. Here, at the edge of the fields, with the moon keeping watch and the lavender breathing its calm into the night, you no longer need to do anything. The day has let go. The night has embraced you. Your breath slows, your body grows heavier, and sleep comes naturally, like petals folding inward, like waves settling, like lavender swaying gently under the stars.